Recently, you may have noticed displays for premium natural beef in grocery stores across the state. So we sent Clinton Griffiths to Hobart to check out this operation and see what role the Food and Agricultural Products Center here at Oklahoma State had in their success.
So let's start at the beginning. How did this come to be? Where did you guys start?
Well, we're fourth generation farming and ranching right here in western Oklahoma. We couldn't go straight into this. I mean, it's taken everything that the first three generations could put together to allow the fourth generation to take our ranch and our farm to this level to where we now actually have a product on the shelf. The Duff family is partners with me in the Premium Natural Beef Company. We each own our own feed yards and our farm grounds separately, but we combine all the cattle and everything to make up Premium Natural Beef.
The genetics was first. We had to, build a genetic pool that we felt was, I guess, premium or superior, as you will, and able to hit that desired market time and time again. Our cattle are actually able to finish on 20 to 50 days less time on feed or less days on feed. We focus on a really moderate framed, efficient, very capacious, deep-bodied, as you will, animal that's able to consume large amounts of forage.
And why do you do that? What's the purpose behind
Well, in a golf game, I mean, if we're 100 yards out, do we take a driver and, it's a golf club. Do we take a driver into the green, at a 100-yard chip shot, or do we pull out a pitching wedge? We try to be more specific with the animal that will hit that desired target time and time again.
This ration right here is completely sourced. We know where every ingredient in this ration comes from. This is our finished ration, and if you'll notice, it looks like it's got a lot more roughage in it than most finished rations do. It's actually a pretty high concentrate ration, but this little grain right here is hulless barley. This is a non-GMO crop that I started growing about 5 years ago. This is an excellent cattle feed. It takes the drought really well. It doesn't take as much fertilizer and water as corn does. Right. The cattle eat it really well and perform well on it.
And you grow it yourself.
And we grow it ourselves. And now the deal's expanding to where we don't have enough land to grow all of it. We're seeking barley growers here in Oklahoma.
Not a lot of models out there like this, where they're going all the way from the beginning of the genetics through a package that the consumer's picking up at the store shelf.
No, it's a new program, but I truly believe it's probably a model that the industry will follow in the future. We don't all drive Model Ts today. I think the consumer wants to know where its beef came from. They want to know what it ate, how old it is. They want to know that they're eating a healthy product that's safe for their family.
One thing that you've done a little bit on creating products is worked a little bit with the Food and Ag Products Center. How have they helped you through this process?
They did some work on our hot dog. We have a really unique product on the market, an all-natural Angus beef hot dog. It's called a Vivi dog, named after my daughter, but it's made from our hamburger meat. And when you're preserving these things, we're not using nitrates, which are bad for you. We're using celery powder, and they did some testing on that to see how much celery powder was actually needed to get a shelf life of proper time periods.
What's next for you guys? Where do you hope to go and take your product? You're starting to get it in grocery stores around the state and around the country?
Yes, we've been very fortunate. We've had several grocers around the state really embrace it. We've got a great sales force. Our sales force is the 300 people, ranching families that are participating, either growing genetics or growing cattle or growing feed for our program. They are proud as punch that they can go into a supermarket or to a restaurant. That's my product. That's my beef right there on the shelf.